Hey you guys, it's Kyle from Markham Reptiles. Today we have Eva here. She's a lavender albino reticulated python. She's about 2.5 years old and she is every bit of 9 feet. And today we're gonna see what she does when we put her into a tree. The first thing that I wanna test here is, I wanna see if I give her the choice, is she gonna go up in the tree or onto the ground? So I put a ladder behind me and let's find out right now together. Looks to me so far like she's going to go straight to the ground. Now let's see if she changes her mind once she gets there. At a younger age in the wild, reticulated pythons climb a whole lot, but as they start to get older and bigger, like she's about 9 feet now, it's possible they lose that urge. It's also possible she didn't realize going up was an option. I'm going to put her a little bit higher up. I'm going to still leave the ladder there for her, and I'm going to see what she does now. Alright, so now she's right up in a branch, and I'm going to see what she does here. So something to watch for if you're really doing something like this is, obviously I'm a tall guy, I can grab her out of the tree, but I don't want to let her get too high up in the tree because I'm not an expert tree climber, okay? And I don't want to have to go 20 feet up in the air to go get my snake. So obviously I'm going to monitor her and see how high she actually goes. So she sees the ladder is there and she's on the ladder. So she knows this was the way down and she could take this down if she wants to. And I actually see her stopping and pausing. So it seems like she's thinking about it. She's considering what she wants to do. She knows that's the way down, but we're gonna see what she chooses to do here. Whether she chooses to go up or down. So it seems like she's still kind of deciding what exactly she wants to do here. She has the ladder, she knows she has the ladder, but it seems like she's kind of content to just sit up here and take in the view for a second. So we'll see what exactly she does. I'll give you a view from the other side just so you can see her wrapped around this tree, because this is actually really cool what she's doing right here. She's kind of just chilling up here, using her tail. Retics can definitely climb. And man, is she beautiful. She's an absolutely beautiful snake. Kind of got her head under that ladder there, but she has space in between there, even though it looks like she doesn't. So I know she can get out. Now this is what I have to monitor right here. I can't actually let her get too high up doing this. Once again, she's kind of just chilling for a second though. Once she gets too far onto this branch right here, this starts to be taller than me. I'm 6'5", but I am not 8 feet tall. So I can't let her get too much higher than this right here. Yeah, she's kind of just taking it all in. She's moving around, she's seeing what's up here, and she's really just enjoying this enrichment right now, which is actually super cool. And this is actually a pretty good shot of her right here, just enjoying the tree. So when I put her a bit higher up here, she knows she has the option to come down, but she's kind of just chilling for a second, which is actually really cool. So it kind of shows you that even at this size, retics will climb a bit if given the opportunity. Even though originally when I put the ladder there and I put her about halfway down it right here, she went straight to the ground. When I put her higher up here, she's staying up there for quite some time. Now it looks like even though she knows she can go down, she's choosing to go up. There's a higher branch over here, and it seems to me like she's trying to go to over here and check that out. She's going back over here, which this would actually be the easiest way for her to climb up right here. And it seems like that's actually what she's doing. So soon right here, I'll actually have to intervene because she's gonna get too high in the tree and we don't wanna turn this into a my snake escaped video. So yeah. So actually, since she's coming down a little bit, I'm gonna let her go ahead and do that. But look at her just stretched out on this tree. That is absolutely super cool and crazy. And Eva is awesome. Let me see what she does if I stick my hand out in front of her here. Eva's a very smart snake. She knows me very well. She knows my smell. She knows what I am. And she knows that she has the choice, if she wants, also to come down onto me as well. So she knows that I am also a way to the ground. Just leaving my hand here as an option. And man, look at her. She is super cool. This is actually really awesome. I'm glad I decided to do this video. I do this all the time off camera. She scared herself with her heat pits right there. But I do this all the time off camera, and it's nice to record it on camera so that, you know, you guys can get a look at what exactly this looks like when you give an animal this type of enrichment. I'm gonna actually sit on the ground real quick just to show you how high up she actually is. So she's super high up in the tree. That's pretty crazy. Here's the ladder. I'm on the ground, and she's coming down now, and she has every bit of enough length to do so. So I don't think she's too worried about falling or anything like that. It seems like she's actually looking for a way down. So I'm gonna offer her my hand again. Spoke too soon, she's actually going back up. And she's just exploring. This is working her brain out a lot right now. And now we're once again on a completely different side of the tree than we started at. So she's doing quite a bit of climbing in this tree right now. She's gone off on a climbing spree here, so I'm actually just going to move this ladder and just get it out of the way, because I know eventually what's going to happen is I'm going to probably just have to pull her out of the tree, or I'll see if she just finds her own way down, which will be pretty interesting too. It actually looks like now she may be choosing to just go down to the ground, which is super cool. Every time that I think she's going down, she just goes right back up. I think we've proven with this that if you let a retic climb, they're gonna do it. She's spending a lot more time up here than I thought she would. And this is kind of similar to my pool experiment when I let her go swimming. I'll actually put up a link to that video of Eva going swimming in the description below as well. But she's spending a lot more time up here than I thought she would. And that is the same as when she went swimming. She spent a lot more time swimming than I thought she would. And that shows you, once again, we are underestimating these beautiful animals. Sitting on the ground again here. Look at her just stretching out, exploring, and trying to figure out a way to the bottom. She's pretty close. I think she probably realizes she's pretty close too. But she's just kind of feeling it out and exploring. And she's having no trouble at all holding her body up here, which is really cool. And I think that now she's actually just finally gonna go all the way to the ground here. Let's see though, because every time I say it, it's like I'm jinxing it. But wow, look at that, like 9 feet of snake coming out of a tree. How cool is that? An albino snake just coming out of a tree. That is super cool. But yeah, it looks like now she is for sure going to the ground. Here she goes. She's coming all the way down now. And that is just so cool. I mean, the amount of control and muscle that this girl has is just amazing. And I let her out my yard all the time, but usually I don't give her that much free range to climb the tree. So it seems like she liked moving around. She liked climbing, but she eventually did want to go back to the ground. Like I said, in the wild, at a younger age, these spend a lot of time in the trees. But once they get around this size, they're going to start being on the ground a lot more often. And that's kind of what she's showing us here, is that she really does prefer to be on the ground at this size that she has now reached. It's interesting too that she's actually just coming right over here towards me. She knows I'm sitting here, and she's actually coming over here directly to me, which is super interesting. And I noticed that she does this bouncing a lot because she gets grass in her heat pit, and then she kind of just bounces back from it. So she's kind of feeling her way around. They have big heat pits, they're a bigger snake, so they're kind of sensitive there. So when they get touched there, it's a sensitive area. So you'll see her doing this bouncing, you know, all the time for that reason. But it is absolutely crazy that she just came all the way from the tree over here by me, and that is super cool. I mean, I absolutely love this girl. She is such a sweetheart. Man, look at that snake. But alright, you guys, that shows you what Eva did when I put her in a tree. She came down the tree and actually went right up to me here. So that shows you what she did. And that was a pretty cool experiment. We'll have to do more stuff like this. If you guys have more ideas of what I should do with Eva, comment those in the description below. Go ahead and check us out on Instagram at Markham Reptiles. Follow us on Patreon. The #1 way to support us is through Patreon. The link to that is in the description below. And I hope that all of you guys have a wonderful day.